Alright, hey guys. So I'm back for part 2. I'm going to wait to see who all pops on. Hi, Melissa. Yay. Thank you. So this is the layout that I created this morning. And it was a scrap lift. If I can find my... This was the original layout. So for 7 Scrappy Ladies Challenge this month, we had to scrap lift an old layout of ours. So if you go back and watch the first part, you'll see a flip through of the old album. So that was the original layout. And then this is the new one. And then I went ahead and stitched and put down some enamel dots for some extra texture. I think I added in this little sunglass, kind of straightened this the side up a little bit. And so my next part that I'm going to be doing is a companion page to this, and it's going to be a project lifestyle. Yay! So I'm going to get started. I was using the, what was it, Simple Stories Summer Vibes line. This one came out a few years ago. Hi, Sharon. And it's an older line, and the reason why I grabbed that is because it also came with cut-aparts that are perfect for pocket-style scrapbooking. So that way the 2 pages will kind of coordinate in my album, because I have some more pictures that tell more of the story. Sarah, you are being a lazy bum today. But I'm glad that you're hanging out with me. I'm going to wait for a few more minutes before I get started on the next part. Ooh, I just burped. You guys, how am I supposed to drink that? It was like in my fury of ripping off tape. These are the challenges of a scrapbooker. Ew. You're gonna go put dinner in the oven and then scrap? Yay. I did that on my little break. I put stuff in the crock pot so that I wouldn't have to make dinner. The crock pot made it for me. No, it's not. I think I'm gonna go get some fresh coffee. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Melissa says that she has 100 algebra problems that she's avoiding. And a paper. Ooh, Sharon's making enchiladas for dinner. We're having a pork loin with some potatoes in the crock pot, and then I'll do up some veggies on the side. It's like it's my lazy man's dinner, because I get the pork loin from Safeway that already is all seasoned and everything. Pot roast is one of my favorite dinners. But I can't make it like my grandma did. I think I need a cast iron, like a big cast iron thing. You know, like the old cowboys used to stick on top of the fire. Thanks, Sharon. It's not one of my favorites, but it's done. When I get in a scrappy funk, I just kind of keep going, because if I stay in that funk, I'll never get out of it. But I'm glad that you guys like it, and I'll keep it for sure. Oh! Look what came! You can't see that. But yay! These are my ink road stamps. Let's open it, shall we? Maybe that will spark some creativity. Sharon, did I ever tell you that my husband and I, we went on a honeymoon in Reno? We went to Lake Tahoe for our honeymoon, and then we stayed our first night on our honeymoon in Reno. We really enjoyed Lake Tahoe. I'd love to go back to do some skiing, but I need to get in better shape for skiing. Yeah, you did get to see those Tahoe pics. Ooh, I'm excited. Maybe this will spark some new creativity. Do you guys even want to see this? If you don't, I can put it aside. What did I get in here? These are the... So loud! Woo! Yay! Okay, so these are the inks that I got from... If you guys watched Kira's unboxing video, she would have showed you that we ordered as a design team some Altenew inks. So I'm really excited to try these. So I got the grays. These are the rock collection. And then I got the 4 scoops. So there's a dark chocolate, a peach, a mango color, and a cotton candy, which is the perfect shade of lavender, I think. It's like this rose quartz, except a little bit more purple in it. And then I got a floral ink set and Northern Lights. I really like these colors. Can't wait to play. Okay, so these are the new release stamps, I believe. Maybe these are from, I thought that those were a new release though. Yeah, these are new. I'd have to really look it up. I'm really excited to use these stamps. I think I'm going to stamp a little bit on what I'm doing next. So then I got the Creative Freedom. I'm really excited to do this. If you guys have been watching for a little bit, you will have known that I've talked about on Instagram that I got some changes coming, that we took a sabbatical as a family from ministry and from life for 2 months. We go back next week, and a bunch of things will be changing. But if you watched a Bible journaling entry over on Spiegel Mom's Scraps channel, you would have seen me do a Bible journaling entry that talked about how God was asking me to kind of strip away everything, take it to the garbage, because it all needed to be rebuilt. So one of those things that I'm wanting to rebuild in Create, Craft, Repeat is to somehow incorporate Bible journaling every week. And so I say all of this because this stamp set looks a lot like the new Created to Create line from Illustrated Faith. And that's going to be my birthday present to myself, because if you guys follow me on Instagram, you know that I am created to create 365. And it is definitely how God has intended for me to be. He has created me to create, for sure. But I love how these stamps totally go with that new line. And I'm excited to use these. I'm going to work tomorrow to film my Bible journaling entry, and I have some ideas to start off with that. And so I hope you guys will watch, because you'll get to hear a little bit more about the whys and the ins and the outs and what's in my head. So that's that. And then these were some little kitty cats. This was from the first release. I'm really excited to play with these. I'm kind of concerned for our Casey kitty. I haven't seen him since we got back from vacation, but we got Shadow, our black lab, and so he might have found a new home, our Casey cat. And honestly, he wasn't our cat to begin with. He was just hanging out, and we'd get to love on him when he was here. Thank you. I got some new coffee. Hubby made me coffee. Okay, so I got this really pretty pink heart. So cute. Got a little note from Laura. I'm going to have to read that later. And then here's the bun one. For close-ups on all this, look at Kira's unboxing video. So I think for one of my layouts, I'm going to do what Kira has done before, where she stamped a stamp image out and then blew it up on her Cricut machine and turned it into a cut file. But I have a really cool idea of how to take that even farther with this stamp. So I'm really excited about that. And I love this. Our DNA doesn't match, but our hearts do. I have some card ideas for some friends. So I'm not really into unicorns, but here's the thing. I'm going to use this set because this set goes with so many things in life. And my son did something really funny that had to do with unicorns and mermaids on our vacation. So I'm really excited to use this. And freaking majestic. You can't get more perfect than that. So Kira told me that I need to use this stamp set first. I don't know if I'm going to use it first, but I am uber excited to use the circle stamps. I love the don't quit your daydream. Creativity is a lifestyle. Keep on dreaming. I'm not messy. I'm just creative. Those are totally my sentiments. If you got any planner girls out here, these are really great little shapes for your planners. Well, I could have totally used this when I just did my last layout for all of the twos. Oh, well. I'm excited to use them this time. I really love the outline. So you stamp it with this color and then you can outline it with this color, or you can just use one or the other. I really love those. You make me happier than Taco Tuesday. So I have the Amy Tangerine ephemera pack, and I'm really excited to pair that up with her little taco truck, because we do Taco Tuesday and we love tacos as a family. And then here's this is first release as well. So yay, I'm really excited. Okay, you guys. I'm gonna set that aside. I'm kind of getting claustrophobic. All of my stuff is here. I should have cleaned up a little bit. So how are you guys doing? What are you working on right now? Did you get some projects done this morning, or do you just keep getting interrupted? Are you having a lazy day? I know Sarah's having a lazy day. I think I buried my second project. are you? Okay, I see some pictures. Here's my cards. These are all the cut aparts. Dude, you guys, I can't find my stuff. Oh my goodness. First the coffee and now the paper and the pictures and the stickers and the ephemera. There you are. Yay! Okay, hopefully this doesn't take me as long as my layout did. Melissa, you have piles of stickers that you need to organize. Hannah says it doesn't take long for her desk to get cluttered. Melissa, I haven't really used this collection, so I bought it because it says easy peasy lemon squeezy in it, and that's what Isaac's kindergarten teacher used to say all the time, and he'd come home saying it, easy peasy lemon squeezy. And so I wanted to get the collection so that I could document his kindergarten year. Isaac just went into 3rd grade. The struggle is real. But I forced myself to get it out. I really wanted to work on some stuff from my stash instead of using newer products, because I feel like sometimes I can get caught up with making sure that I have all of the latest lines and all of the latest stuff. And so that's kind of what another part of being stripped away has to deal with me, is just doing the things that I love to do. What about you guys? Do you mix in all of the old stuff with the new stuff? Do you do what you want to do? See, here it is, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Since I have this out, I should just go ahead and scrap some kindergarten pictures of him too. I really like enjoy the simple life. That really goes with what I was talking about on the first video with the Holy Roller and yeah, the Holy Roller and this layout, talking about how sometimes we can get caught up in the things that we wish we had instead of enjoying the things that we do have. Mary, you should totally come join us for School Stash Bash Saturdays. That's a mouthful. School Stash Bash Saturdays. I know that I've seen it. What is it, Sarah? Is it just you getting those school layouts done? The little camper's cute. Summertime. Okay, let me get my pictures all chopped up. So, does anybody else have the selfie? I have a really hard time getting pictures to print that are 3x4. I just cut off the edge of that. Oh well. I mean, I know you're not going to get a true 3x4 ratio with the selfie because the paper, the perforated edge is smaller than a 4x6. But you'd think that they would have figured that out. So Sarah says, every Saturday in September, we all post a video throughout the day using older school supplies. Easy peasy lemon squeeze. Haha. That sounds like fun. Melissa says that she feels like she can't keep up with the new anymore. I just get what I like from box stores or Tuesday morning. I totally agree with that. I think that it's really hard to keep up with the new lines. And oftentimes what I'm finding is that, well, not oftentimes. So when I subscribed to Hip Kit Club, it was really hard for me to use some of the things that just weren't my style. So I felt like I was getting, for the last couple of months, I felt like I was getting things that were really stretching my creativity. And I just feel like I need a break from that. I feel like I just need to go with the flow and not have to worry about trying something new, if that makes sense. And I feel like sometimes those new lines, like the Vicky Bouton ephemera, or I love Amy Tangerine and her bright colors, but her new line stretches me in new ways, and it doesn't really, it's not like my natural instinct of what I would normally scrapbook with. I know I have one more picture. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I think I want to have this Enjoy the Simple Life here. I know I want to have this down below. And then maybe I kind of feel like I wish that this would have been bigger. Maybe I can do something like that. Hannah says that she wishes that she could be like that with new collections, but I need to know what's new. It's a hard struggle. Hi, Natalie. Yeah, Sarah, add me. I can't guarantee every Saturday, maybe one Saturday a month. It's so hard for me to... I'm really blessed and fortunate that I have a husband who's like totally supportive, and my kids are amazing, so they just go and play and allow me time to scrap. But their scrappy space is right over there, so if they want to, then they can go ahead and be creative with me. So, and then sometimes they're over on my desk. But anyway, it's really hard for me to still find the time because I'm a pastor's wife and I have a bazillion things going on as well. Hannah, yeah, so Hannah says, I have, however, started learning the art of just getting what I know I will use or what I like. I agree, and I haven't been full-on scrapbooking in so long that when I went full bore in like April of this year, I started scrapbooking into December Daily, part of December Daily, last December, and then I went into January and did some other projects, but I didn't really start posting frequently or start doing things frequently until April. And it's been a goal of mine to make this memory keeping more of a priority in my life. So it was, for the first part of this year, really trying to figure out my scrapbooking style again. And so I have a lot of stuff that I feel like I'm going to be purging and tidying up a little bit because it was pure experiment. So Melissa says that she loves Maggie Holmes, but the new carousel line seems so specific. I agree. I love Maggie Holmes's designs, but it's really hard for me to use her stuff with Isaac's layouts, and it's very feminine for me. I've actually realized more and more that Maggie Holmes isn't who I usually gravitate towards for scrapbooking. And honestly, it's hard for me to use a lot of product because you guys know that I do a lot of mixed media. So I'm not like a heavy embellisher. I'm not a heavy product line user. I like to do cut files and I like to do mixed media. So I love the fact that I'm getting like little bits of the carousel line because those are great to stick in. And as a matter of fact, I should be using it with this collection that I'm using right now because these yellows totally work together. The pinks work together. The teals work together. So I'm going to put that right here so that I know to use it. Okay, I'm going to get started. This collection is a little bit different for Maggie. I agree. I definitely agree. Okay, I know for sure that I want to bring color in from the other page, so I think maybe what I'll do is make this one right here a 3x4 card that I can back my photo on. And I'm really rusty with Project Life. You guys know that I haven't done it in quite some time. So this might take me a little bit longer than usual. So if you're wondering why I have tape on here, it's because this is exactly where the pocket page lines up. I don't know why they're just perfect to begin with. So I like that. I think it also makes the blue in my hat pop. Okay, so now I need another card for down here. I feel like that's a little too top heavy, but what would it look like if I put it down there? That looks cute. And that ties it in with the other page, so we're good there. I'll need to pick out some wood grain to bring in the other page as well. What's this? Are these acetates? They are acetates. Hello, Summer. Too big. That's cute. I like the hello, 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 except it's backwards.
Hey, Mommy.
Hi, baby.
After you do your work, you have to give me medicine.
I have to get you some medicine. Are you not feeling good? No? I'm sorry. I can get you some medicine. Life is beachy.
Me and Dad wanted to play Legos right now. And he's going to. He asked me to get the big Legos.
Okay.
I'll bring them back up later when I get tired, okay, Mom?
Okay.
I was just yawning. They were called morning yawnies. And when I get really sleepy, I'll have night yawnies.
Night yawnies?
Yeah, for night. For nighttime.
For nighttime, okay.
I'm good.
Is this making any sense to anybody? She's too stinking cute sometimes. I can't contain it. Nope. Kind of like the idea of using this hello, and maybe I'll make this into a shaker pocket. Yeah. What do you guys think? Do you like it a lot? Like a box of chocolates? Very cute, Mary. Thank you, Hannah. Melissa said, I'm reading back on the comments. Melissa said that we need more boy products, not little boy or older boy. Did you check out the Pink Fresh Studio new boy line? Because it's fabulous. It's like man boy. Ha! Hannah says, I feel like the Pink Fresh boy collection wasn't too bad. The one that just came out. Yep. That's what I'm talking about. And it is called Boy Fort. Not to be confused with Boy Fart. Boy farts are the worst. Although it would have been awesome if they put Boy Fart in there, because that would have totally been applicable to my family. Sarah says, I'm going to go and try to scrap or just sit at my desk. $5 on sitting at your desk. So Melissa, you have one boy and 2 girls. Do you feel like you can use purple and pink in your layouts that have boy and girl in them, like pictures that have boys and girls in them? Heather, hi! I'm just reading through the comments because I looked down and there was a whole conversation that I felt like I was hashtag FOMO. Delana, you said that you're blessed with 2 girls and then a boy, no longer a boy. Oh, don't go there. Heather, it's going good. I didn't say that very assuredly. It is going good. So I'm just working on a companion page with the 12x12 spread that I had done. I posted it on Instagram so you can see it. Anyway, this is to complete the story. I don't feel like I need to do much journaling on this, but I'll do a little bit because I did a lot of storytelling in the last, in the layout that I did. Melissa, you say your kids don't like to take pictures together. Isaac loves scrapbooking. My son, he's only 8 though, and so if he doesn't want to pose for a picture, I tell him, how can I scrapbook a picture of you if you don't want to be in it? And so this last year he's just been like, yeah, I'm gonna be in all the pictures. So that was good. I'll probably do some little journaling over on this side. I feel like I want to embellish this. Look at how cute me and my husband are. This is a cool beach that we went to in Astoria. It's like off of Astoria. It's between Astoria and Seaside, called Warrenton. And this was a shipwreck behind us. So you'll see me scrapbook more pictures of our vacation. But this is us in front of the shipwreck. And the kids got to build sandcastles like at the base of the shipwreck. They were playing around the like big smokestacks. How cool is that? Not very many people in their life get to say that they've built a sandcastle at a shipwreck. Okay, I think I'm totally gonna make this into some sort of a shaker pocket. My husband and I just celebrated our 13-year wedding anniversary. Fun fact. We've been together since high school. He and I were both seniors, and so we are coming up on 18 years in March. And I don't know if I could have done life without having a relationship for that long. A lot of my girlfriends went through a lot of heartbreak. So I'm going to start pulling out some ephemera. This one kind of got, ruined. But I could put it over on this side. I feel like that wouldn't take away from a lot of detail. I like the relax and catch some rays because this was at the point I'm going like this. Like, what are you going to do? And this is at the point of me kind of letting go of the fact that we had 2 dogs, 2 kids, 2 adults, 2 bikes in our car for 2 weeks. So I think this makes sense for me to use this. Just relax, Mary. Oop, upside down. It's looking good. So Heather says that her and her husband are high school sweethearts too. I love that. I think we were the only ones. I know of a couple who got married out of high school that were not dating in high school, but they went to high school together. But yeah, I love it. We just have so much history together, and it's so comfortable. Sharon, you said that you are celebrating your 50-year wedding anniversary next Saturday. That is amazing. Totally a cord of 3 strands. I totally agreed. "31 years. Oh, that's amazing. Amazing. I gotta use this little I love you. Because I do. I love my family. Dude, as soon as I get done with this, I'm totally taking my bra off. I feel like I could take my bra off and it would be okay, but just in case you guys got another boob shot from me, it would be really awkward. Not that I don't have a shirt on, because I have a shirt on. But still, I mean, you don't want the girls flopping around everywhere, right? I'm so uncomfortable with my bra on right now. It's not even funny. I love you. The pink doesn't really go though. It kind of pulls in the same tone. There's a little bit of that same pink here. That looks better. Love you. I know, right? Where is Andrea? I know she said that she was going to try to pop in today. Sharon, how old were you when you got married? Hannah says that your hubby sometimes gets picked on because you are happy and been together for so long. These young soldiers don't get it. Sharon, you were 18 when you got married. I have our former pastor and good friend. He is a military chaplain, and he served in Gitmo for 5 years, I think, and now he is the special ops chaplain for the Marines, and he's stationed out of North Carolina. So he actually, the tanker or the airplane that went down in Georgia a few months ago, that was one of his battalions. And it is so hard. The stories, I mean, I don't know specific people, but just the amount of infidelity and the amount of struggles that people have with military life. For you to be happily married to your husband who's in the military is just, that's a feat. That is totally admirable. I'm proud of you. And I told Cameron when we first got together he wanted to join the Coast Guard. And I said, if you join the Coast Guard, I'm not marrying you. Because I just couldn't, I wouldn't be able to handle it, I don't think. I really love this little guy. I think I'm going to cut this one up and put a few different spots. Maybe one here. That looks cute. Make it stretch. Put a little guy up there. Yeah, Hannah, she says that it made us so much stronger. It definitely was not easy, but so worth the struggles for all the growth I have seen in us. It really has made us have to cling to each other. It's so true. So true. I'm not in military life, but I'm in ministry, and it can be a very lonely road at times, and that is just the gosh darn truth, that it makes you cling to each other. If it doesn't, it makes you be torn apart, right? So true. Oh, you know what? I should probably heat up my fuse. I haven't used this in a long time. Do you guys ever use your fuse tool? I feel like I bought this and I used it for December Daily for sure, and then I haven't used it since. Alright, I'll get that heated up. Remind me it's on the right of me so that I don't burn the... Oh, there it goes. There, I'll put it in my little dish. You don't have to remind me now. Okay, I need some labels here. Let's see. Let's see. Should have put so hot. These guys. So lucky. Yep. Here's my little wood grain and wood grain element that I can add in. Why do I think about these things after I've done them? What if I got my little heart punch out? I got 2 different sizes, and I'll just add some hearts in. That'll bring the wood grain in. Melissa, you have a fuse tool, but you haven't used it yet? Can't do all the things, right? Okay, I feel like I need a little something something. Do I have some more stuff over here? I like this little label that says good stuff. So I think I'm gonna tuck that in to the left of my picture with me and Cameron. Cameron and I, sorry. It bothers me when I misspeak. Good stuff. I think that'll be cute. Melissa says she could never do all of the things. I totally agree. And it can be overwhelming, all of the things that are available that you can do. Get some little hearts on here. Little scattered confetti. Yeah, they don't really show up, but that's okay. I'm kind of like at the end of my rope for the day here. I feel like that's good. So I was thinking about, since I have you all here, I was thinking about doing some kind of a collaborative project with Scrappy Ladies to help benefit some hurricane victims. And my thought process was that what if we made kits, then we can auction them off, and the proceeds would all go to hurricane victims. And I actually have connections I don't have any connections in Florida, but I do have connections in Houston for like a good place to send donations to. But I don't know. I don't have much, you know, and I can't send money to hurricane victims, and I can't fly down to help. I can pray, and of course that's a lot, right? And all in itself. But I have a lot of scrapbooking supplies, and I have a lot of scrapbooking friends, and I think that it could be something that could be really cool for the scrapbooking community to get together and do like DIY kits and then auction them off. So I don't know, what do you guys think about that? Let me know your thoughts on that. And then I might think of ways to start putting that together in some form. Here's another way to put in some wood grain. What about this little camera? That's cute. That's better. So I always try to do like things in threes. So if I've got wood veneer, then I'll do 3 different places in one veneer, and I'll always do it in a triangle. If I did a puffy sticker, I'd always make sure to at least have 3 different spots for a puffy sticker. If I have a big color like this coral, I'll make sure to have 3 spots of coral. Right now, the only coral that's up here is in the hello, and that's okay for me because I feel like if I was to put more coral up here, it would be a little bit top heavy. So Delana, you say when you put together a stash kit. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I know that we all have stuff that we have that I'm sure people can put together one kit, you know. I know that I could put probably 10 kits together. I have Halloween, I got Christmas, I've got summer, I've got a bunch of stuff that I just need to go through and take the time and purge. But I know that I would have enough supplies to be able to make stash kits. So if you were to subscribe to a kit club, you'd get thickers or alphas, you'd get a specialty thing like a wood veneer or puffy stickers, you would get maybe buttons or something extra special, and then you'd get a sticker sheet, you'd get ephemera packs, you'd get paper, you know, maybe 6 to 8 sheets of paper. So it doesn't have to be all from one specific line, right? You can put your own kit together. But I don't know. I thought it would be cool. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of journaling over here.
Mommy. Mommy.
Yeah, honey.
After you're done working, you want to take a hot bath with me?
Oh, your poor little face.
Want to take a hot bath with me later?
Maybe later. I don't feel like I need to take one right now. You can take one though. Would you like to take one right now?
No, later.
Later? Okay.
So you're going to do that too.
Okay. I love you. My poor Abby girl, she's sick. What? Your nose hurts? You need some... Okay, I'm back. So I wrote, we almost weren't going to keep Shadow because how would we take her places with us? We just had one car. We can officially say we are maxed out now. Ooh, that's Shadow right now. She's barking. Did you guys hear her? Okay, I wonder if I can get a little date down in here. I need something right here. I can't just have that little orange square. Maybe a flare? I have some summer flare. It's too bad that's not the right color. It says seize the day. Yeah, flashes big time. Where's my little sticker sheet that I was using before? Here it is. No. I just had it. Isn't it amazing how fast things can just disappear? Like it was never there.
Hey, Mom.
Hi. Oh. Ta-da! I found it. Okay. Something small right here. I could put another little heart. Or how about, I like the flip-flops. I like this admit one because it's like admit one more. That ties in the yellow from there and from there and from there. I feel like yellow is all down this side though. Maybe I need to put a little yellow something over here. Move that confetti. I feel like it was bugging me because I couldn't really tell what was going on down there. So there, that looks good. I think that looks better. I'm gonna scatter some of this little confetti stuff around. I've got these little cute confetti stickers. I think that'll be cute. Gotta make sure that I'm getting the right colors though. I don't wanna. That looks cute. I like that. I like this little So Fun tab up here. Did I already put you away? I did. I have a Nicki Minaj song stuck in my head right now, you guys. Let's go to the beach, beach, let's go catch a wave. You know that song? You probably don't listen to the same music that I do. And I know that if Sharon is still on here. Sharon, are you still on here? You're probably rolling your eyes at me. Nicki Minaj! What kind of music do you guys listen to? Just out of curiosity. Just smiling, ... So I'm going to put some confetti over here, and then I think that'll be good. Oh, I don't like those two together. They were the same colors, so I had to, that's why I didn't like them. Yeah, those are the same colors too. Yeah, that's fine. So confetti, confetti, confetti. Okay, what do you guys think? Sharon, you listen to heavy metal? I think I just love you even more right now. Who's your favorite band? I listen to a little bit of everything as well, except for country. I like, I'll take that back. I really do like country when it's really good or really classic. So I love like Waylon Jennings. I love Johnny Cash, who's more of like rock country. Or rebel country. He's not rock, but he's like rebel country. I like rebel music. The music that I shouldn't be listening to, I like. But it's not good to should on yourself. It gets messy. Melissa, you say opera to heavy metal. I'm the same boat, girl. You went to your first Sacramento band concert. You were happy until you heard the last band. Oh, Screamo band concert. Ugh, yeah, no. I will admit I put my fingers in my ear because I was not going to kill my hearing for an amateur band. What's your go-to? Like, you're having a bad day, what's your go-to music? My go-to music is I will either put on some Justin Timberlake or Bruno Mars, or if I'm having a nostalgic bad day and I need to have comfort in my life, I'll put on 50s, the oldies. And I particularly like, you said, oh yay Bruno, I have a good story about Bruno Mars. First, I'll usually put on like Motown, like classic oldies Motown. I really enjoy that kind. I need a flare button right there, don't you think? Classic rock, Christian, oldies, no pop here, sorry. I getcha. Who's your favorite Christian band? Let's see, I'm going to look at the summer flare here. Enjoy. That's cute, the little beach babe. I'll have to do that for a layout about Abby. Every time I go in here, I'm like, oh, something new. Casting Crowns, third day. I really love third day. I like Casting Crowns as well. My favorite is David Crowder Band. And, yep, David Crowder. I do like Toby Mac and Newsboys. Newsboys is like, I like old Newsboys. I like first band Newsboys, not Newsboys round 4. I don't even know how many times they've changed. And then Sharon, you love the Beach Boys. I love the Beach Boys as well. I'm not finding a flare. I think that's probably okay. The struggle is real. It's too lumpy too. I don't know if I want it that lumpy. All right, I'm just gonna leave it as is. That was fun, wasn't it? Okay, I think my fuse tool is heated up now. I'm not gonna put any splatters on this side. And then, oh, DC Talk, yes. Daisy, you've never heard of any of those? So my favorite bands, I like more indie stuff too. So All Sons and Daughters. I really love All Sons and Daughters. If you haven't heard of them, go check them out. An enamel dot. Oh, I have a big enamel dot. See if it's the right color. There. Thanks for the tip. Thank you, Daisy. Sharon, I did see you say that you like Black Sabbath. That's awesome. Yeah, that was really bugging me. Thank you. Let's see if there's any more of these little tabbies that I can put on or something. No? I think we're good. I think I'm good. Do you guys think I'm good? Sequins. Okay, so we've got these sequins. I'm going to use some Spiegel Mom Scrap sequins. And I'm debating on what color to use because I don't want to make my own mix. I just want to, oh, I like that. I like how shiny that is. I like how the peach goes, and it has navy in it, but I can pull those out. So that's my winner so far. See if there was anything else. This yellow is really pretty. Okay, so Daisy, if you're giving All Sons and Daughters a listen to right now, my favorite song of theirs is I Need a Reason to Sing. Or Give Me a Reason to Sing, something like that. And I'm sorry if you cry. Sorry, not sorry. This little guy has to come down if I'm going to fuse this. I also like, who was I? Somebody just popped into my head. City Harmonic. And so look up the City Harmonic as well, and if you haven't heard of them already. And then, what is it? The Build Your People Here. Let the darkness fear. What is the name of that band? We're just going to cut you off. My problem is that if it was poking out at the top, which I thought at the time would be fine, then by the time that I fused it, I'd have nowhere to fuse that part and my sequins would fall out. So that's why I'm going back again and pulling this apart. There. Now that'll fuse. Fuse to the stars for your joy and prize. Jesus culture, yes. Bye, Sharon. Thanks for watching in. Love you. Melissa asks how long my husband has been a pastor. That is a great question. I feel like all of his life. He has been a pastor since the year before our son was born. So 9 years? 10? I was pregnant with Isaac, so, but I was before I was pregnant with Isaac, so it's been 10 years, yeah. That's how long he's been a pastor for. And we pastored in Bellingham before we moved to Sunnyside. Yeah, he's been a pastor for a while. And he was an associate pastor when we were in Bellingham. And then he became lead pastor here in Sunnyside when we moved here. I don't want to use all of my little sequins. They're so pretty. So we've been pastoring here for 7 years. So 3 years in Bellingham and then 7 years in Sunnyside, which is the little town that we live in now. And exciting news, I start my, you guys can be praying for me, but I start my ordination process in December. So we will be, I do preach and I lead worship. But it's just kind of a way to do more together. Not that we don't do more together, I guess legitimize it. So, yeah. Exciting and nerve-wracking at the same time. Okay, so for this, I feel like I'm going to need to fuse it down a little bit more. Okay. What did I use to fuse on top of before? A heat-resistant mat? Do I have a heat-resistant mat? Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a theological debate, but we believe that there were a lot of, there's a lot of basis for having women be preachers too. I actually don't find any biblical reason for there not to be. But that's a debate for another time. Did I use this? This is a heat-resistant mat, right? That's what I used to use for the fuse. Okay, I gotta push that down. It should be nice and hot, right? Because I've had it on for quite some time now. I'm really nervous about this. Okay. Now the key to fusing is to not put too much pressure down and not to go too fast. See, it's already started to catch. This silly tool. Silly, silly tool. Did I get it? Certainly don't want to have sequins exploding in my album, right? I might just end up putting a piece of washi tape on here. I know that part was good. Wren Collective Experiment. Daisy, look up Wren Collective Experiment. They're another one of my bands. If you like indie style, not All Sons and Daughters, but like yeah, indie style rock, you're gonna like them. Okay, I think that's good. You know what's funny is that I didn't even realize that I was putting this on top of my page protector and not underneath. My favorite song, I think the catchiest one is Build Your Kingdom Here. Hannah, your hubby went to seminary? That's amazing. Working together as a couple and pastoring, it really is a family thing. Yes, it really is a family thing, and I don't find it working any other way. I mean, I think that if you aren't both into it, then it's really hard to not be, like, for me especially, I went through a period of being jealous of the church because he was putting so much time into the church, and he's since, you know, grown out of that and put boundaries in place, and we've had to learn a lot over the years. But it was also me not giving to the church what I should have been giving to, and so instead of working against each other, I had a change of heart and I started working with him, and then co-leading ministry has just been an amazing shift for us. But yeah. Okay, what do you guys think? Am I done? I think I'm done. Don't ask me what I'm going to do about the other side. I'll probably just put something here and have it be the shaker on the other side as well, because, you know, I fused it. Yay! So here's my side one, or my companion page. I didn't date anything. Maybe I should have thought about doing that. And then here's the original layout. Just gotta move all of my junk out of the way here. So that's that, you guys. Do you have any more questions? Was this fun? Did you guys like doing this? Was I exciting? I'm always afraid that I'm gonna be boring. There's a little bit of a glare. Yay! It was really fun to hang out with you, Hannah. Daisy, the YouTube live, the YouTube live should be up on our channel if you wanted to go back and watch it. It's really hard to go back and watch YouTube live, though. Aw, thanks. I'm never boring. Thank you. All right, you guys, I'm going to go be with my family for the rest of the afternoon, and I love you so much. And thank you so much for joining, you guys. I'll go ahead and post pictures up on Instagram. I already did of the layout. I'll do it for this one as well. And so that way you guys can get a better look. All right. Talk to you later. Where is it? End live. Where? How do I end the live? I don't know how. Oh, here's the finish.